edge of an Olympic-sized pool on the first day of college in my mom's onesie bathing suit, surrounded by 400 girls I've never met. And I realized, I don't know how to freaking swim. And just to backtrack a little, I went to college at a place that required a mandatory swim test for every freshman. You had to swim 3 laps in an Olympic-sized pool. I don't know why. And I didn't think anything of it. I was like, I grew up at the beach. I went to pool parties. I'm good. And I scheduled it before the buffet lunch, so I wouldn't be the girl that puked in the pool. And I get to the gym, and as soon as that chlorine stank hits my face, I'm like, oh, okay, this is for real. And then when I get to the pool and I see 400 girls and coaches on both sides and lifeguards and parents watching, the panic really sets in. And we're back at the diving block, and I hear the whistle go. And I jump in, and I start struggling down the lane, and I realize, I don't know, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like flailing around. And very soon, I put my head up, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm almost there. No, I'm maybe like 5 yards out, and I already just like can't breathe, having an asthma attack. And I bump into the buoy on the side, and without missing a beat, this lady who we'll call row coach Rhonda, she's like, lane 3, nope, touch the buoy, you're out. And she just blows her whistle. I was like, oh, okay. Well, and then she pulls out a pool lasso, and she like lassos me down the lane in front of all these girls that I've never met, first day of college. And I'm like, oh, shit. Okay, well, I'll do it again. It's fine, whatever. And I get back in line, and there's like sympathetic laughter, like, oh, don't worry. And I get back on the pool dock, and I watch some people swim. So I'm like, okay, I could do this. And I jump in, and I doggy paddle my way down the front. And then it's the backstroke. And you're like, what? Okay, I've never done the backstroke before. I maybe see it on TV every 4 years during the Olympics. And I'm cursing my parents under my breath, like, out of all the piano lessons, you could have just thrown in a swim test in there, maybe. And so I look around, and I'm like, well, it can't be that hard. And I start, like, karate chopping the water. And it turns into, like, the vertical butterfly and a little pelvic thrusting back into the water. And then I spin out, and I hit the buoy, and row coach Rhonda, lane 3, buoy, you hit the buoy, you gotta get out. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, okay, well, it's okay. I'll just do it again. And I do it 2 more times, and the same thing, without a beat. Row coach Rhonda with her freaking whistle is just like beeping me, and she's like, you hit the buoy again. Oh, God. All right. And I am so exhausted at this point. There is no one left. Everyone's at the buffet, except for me. And I get out of the pool, and it's the 5th time, but who's counting, right? And I just walk over to the diving block again, and I see row coach Rhonda, and she's standing there with the pool lasso like Moses. And she's giving me this look like, I got you, but you're dumb. And she's like, okay, really, like, I'm hungry too. And I jump in, doggy paddle, get to the end, vertical butterfly, get to the end. And it's the 3rd and final lap. And I look down at the end of the lane, and there is 25 yards between the buffet, my college education, and my dignity. And this time, I just put my head underwater, and I just go. And I don't think about who's around me. I don't think about what's going on. And when I slam into that slimy tile at the end, I just bolt. I get out of the pool. I'm like, bye, road coach Rhonda. Sorry, we're friends now, I guess. And I am sprinting out of that gym, and I have in my mind to start the car with my stuff still packed, and I'm leaving. I'm going back to Jersey. I can't be here. And as I'm running and sprinting back, I start to see the trees blow in the breeze, and I pass by some guys playing Frisbee, and someone hands me a flyer to an a cappella concert. And I see my dad running toward me with a plate of free food. And I decide, I realize maybe I will be okay in this place. And I decide to stay.